Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. Little video on depression and expression. All you have to do is, that's right, express yourself. Pardon me, let me pull up this little screen here. I wanted to make this video crystal clear, so I'm inside next to some nice books. So, just went through a massive depression and sadness. As Prince EA, I recommend him to look up on the internet. Prince EA says we're going through a depression like the clouds. We are not depressed. We are beautiful light beings. And depression is a challenging thing. When you're going through it, it seems like there's no hope. If you need someone to talk to and you feel suicidal, please give me a call. All my info is at ogfit.com. I'm here to talk, for sure. No judgments. I'll just listen if you don't want me to talk. Although, I have some very valuable things to say, and I'm going to say them right now. It's going to be a little lengthy of a video, because this is an important topic, and not many people talk about this. I can't imagine anyone not going through depression to the point where they feel suicidal in this time and age, especially in the United States, where suicide is one of our top 15 killers, and it is doubling homicide, meaning twice as many people kill themselves than kill other people. And if you think that's a lot of people, it's not too many. It's still under 1% of our deaths. The true killers are cardiovascular disease, cancers, diabetes, and other nutritional and exercise-related diseases. So let me not get into that. This is about depression and expression. Number one, the causes of depression are sedentary, in my opinion, sedentary behavior. 2, being inside. 3, watching screens. 4, eating highly processed foods such as flours that are refined sugars, fried foods, and animal products and oils. Even a small amount of them can be detrimental to our biochemistry. If you do eat animal products, I recommend you source them out and don't eat factory farm food. There's been quite a few studies that the adrenaline that cows and other animals let off when they see their fellow peers getting killed, that is a carcinogen, and it stays in the meat and it goes into our body. So if you do eat animal products, make sure you source them out and they lived happy lives and they ate good food. You're concerned about soy products when we concentrate those GMO soy products into animal products. Also, even a modest amount of cheese or oil, all animal products, every type of meat, even fish, especially factory farm fish. Injury, that is what I just went through. I had an injury on C6, C7, I got diagnosed with a herniated disc. The doctor said if I did not get surgery within 6 weeks, I will permanently lose my strength. And I'm going to challenge him to a push-up contest. That's right. I also got a second opinion from an orthopedist that said I could wait a year and I probably won't need surgery. That was Dr. Broth in Palm Beach. Thank you. He called me, spent 30 minutes on the phone with me without taking $1 from me. And then he spent 15 minutes as another conversation, talking to me again, did not get $1 from me. Amazing doctor. Also, acupuncture and alternative methods. In Pembroke Pines at the Gold Sun. Ask for Dr. Freddy. He's the best acupuncture I've ever witnessed. He is amazing. He put so much attentiveness, energy towards me. He listened to me talk, put many needles in me, did cupping. I've had acupuncture before and it was nothing like this. He is amazing. Amazing. A godsend, a blessing. I cannot emphasize that enough. To get treatment, I also got chiropractic work. I spent way over $1,000 on these things, and Dr. Freddy in Pembroke Pines at Gold Sun, he did the most, I would say, in my eyes. I also use alternative medicine. I took tons of turmeric, had chamomile tea, took a lot of different plants into my system, a lot of greens. Still, I was in tremendous pain. I never have taken ibuprofen in my life. took 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen in one sitting many times and finished bottles of ibuprofen, and took pharmaceutical grade ibuprofen, and took prescriptions for oxycodone, which is, in my eyes, synthetic heroin. It's same thing as heroin. I've heard heroin addicts say that it's even better, actually. Prescription Thugs is an excellent movie to watch on all of the rise of our prescription opiates. I do recommend growing your own poppy and having your own painkillers, because you know, I couldn't sleep not even an hour, and when I took the pills it was only 2 hours of sleep. Within one visit of Dr. Freddy, I didn't need to take the pills only at night. Within 3 visits I took no pills, and I have a feeling that's what was part of the depression, that I had so much toxins in me, and my dopamine levels were not controlled by myself anymore. They were very much controlled by this pill. Stop cold turkey, all those pills. I took one every 6 hours for a month and a half because I couldn't find any relief. I was crying from the pain, literally, figuratively, and every other way you could put it. Crying. You could ask the Empress that helped me so much, bless her soul. Antonella, I love you. So injury is certainly something that could cause that, and it may be an injury that's 15 years old. Get help, get rehab. It's never too late. Another thing is relationship disturbance. I had a little bit of relationship disturbance, crying and laying down for a month and a half. I don't think anyone wants to see that. Also, death to a loved one, to a family, or someone you don't know that just struck you. Praise up Dr. Emoto, healing and discovering ourselves. When he passed, that was I got pretty emotional over that. He's an amazing legend. Dr. Sebi just passed. These are amazing people. If you don't know Dr. Emoto, look him up on healing and discovering ourselves and the true power of water. We are mainly water. When we bless ourselves with love and gratitude and other gratitude or prayers, it helps so much. And it is very challenging at those times of depression. So a few more, bear with me, we're going to get to the cure soon, because there is a cure for depression. But other things that can cause depression, watching or listening to the news, do not recommend that. Or negative influence with lots of cursing, like a lot of hip-hop music. I love hip-hop, yet I have to search a lot of hip-hop that I used to listen to. I won't listen to anymore because I feel like it's brainwashing. Negative cursing and materializing of females and just materials, putting so much worth into materials. They are not worth a fraction of how much you are worth. If there is a building that a person's trapped inside of, and they have to plow out tons of $1 million or $250,000 cars to get to that one person, they will do it. That was in the Moses Code, another movie I recommend. So, you know, screens can be positive. You can watch some screens, yet I don't recommend much more than an hour or 2 a day, and that is a lot to stare at the screen. We're in a screen world right now, though, and on average we watch about 5 to 8 hours of screens every day. Go outside, get that sunlight. Vitamin D helps so much. It's another thing, lack of sunlight, next on the list. Negative thought or rumination. Philip, I don't know if I remember his name. He's made a great documentation on Google University, Philip Golding, on ways of meditating. Amazing. He mentioned how rumination is the opposite of meditation, that you don't want to keep on chewing on your thought in your head and negative thoughts. We're one of the only creatures, I believe, that if we hit our foot or we do something negative, we'll keep on telling ourselves and reiterating how negative that is. Stay in the positive. You tell yourself once, or as I've heard once before by a great friend of mine, Peter Boyne, if you get one breath of negativity, it's enough to last a lifetime. You're divine, you're amazing. You don't need to sit in that negative slump. Another thing is isolation, being by yourself. Unless you're a yogi meditating in the hills of the Himalayas and enjoying it and chose that way for a short amount of time, I don't recommend isolation, especially while you're depressed. And letting small things or big things get to you. No, nothing is worth getting upset over. You lose your house, you lose your job, you lose family and friends. You know, think about how many things can be worse. If you have arms and legs, even if you don't, you're amazing. Check out Nick Vujicic, I Love Life. He was born with no arms and no legs, and he goes around preaching. I even went to a church just to see him because he's amazing. So we have so many blessings right here. You know, oh, did I put toxins on there? I didn't. So toxins is on that list of things that could cause depression. And there's many more. Follow up this video with your own video. Even if you don't know how to cure it, write what could cause depression, and then maybe we could understand what's causing it to get it out of our lives. Pardon me for going 10 minutes. We're going probably another 10 minutes. This is worth it. This is important stuff right here. How to cure depression through expression. Express yourself. That's why I played that video, which is hip-hop, because I love hip-hop. It's a great form of expression, especially when I do it myself. So love the life you live and live the life you love and feed the life you love. That's the type of music I like to listen to now, which is Sizzla Kalonji and Midnight, amazing reggae artists, following in the lineage of Bob Marley himself. Amazing artists, and Peter Tosh, and awesome, awesome artists that created such a legacy. Reggae music is here to feed the people, as we say in Jamaica. So you have amazing opportunities out here. How to cure depression. First, let's get spiritual. If you look up the word of spirit, it's to breathe deep. Breathe in and breathe out life. As spirit. Breathe deep. Get diaphragmatic breathing. Put one hand on the stomach and one hand on the chest. Watch it rise as you breathe in. Your stomach should get big. And then breathe out. I didn't mean to shit on you. It's another thing. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Just do it. Attempt at things. Attempt to deep breathe. Put one hand on the chest, one hand on the stomach. Give yourself more than one try. We create food aversions because we try something once and don't like it. We create exercise aversions because we try and exercise once and say, it hurt. I can't do a push-up anymore. How long did it take you to walk? 9 months? You think you didn't hurt yourself in that time? You can do it. Keep on attempting it and don't push through pain. Adjust until there is no pain and be patient with yourself. Slowly progress with exercise and with eating. Don't try the same wrinkly cucumber. Get an organic cucumber. Grow them yourself. Studies show that kids and adults who grow their own food are more likely to eat it themselves. Don't pass this on to the next generation. Let's free ourselves. Just putting your hands over your head, just like that for 2 minutes, can cause such a change of chemicals in your body. Great TED videos, TED.com. I don't know which TED video that was. There are so many TED videos that I've learned so much from, such as our positioning. You cross your arms like this, have your face like that. That breeds depression. It's ancient totemic knowledge that our physiology creates our internal feeling. So Don Miguel Ruiz in the Four Agreements taught me this ancient totemic knowledge that you smile like that and say, I love you, I love you, I love you. You do that for 2 minutes a day, woo, fake it till you make it. You will become sincere because we all love ourselves. We just have been taught a different way. Another book I recommend is The Myth of Mental Illness. It's all training. We could train ourselves out of this. And nonviolent communication. Express what you observe without judgment or labels. Express your feelings, express your needs, and then make a request, not a demand. This is to communicate, to commune with other people. I see it so much in relationships. We don't express what we don't like, what hurts us, what, you know, actually that word is important. Nothing can hurt us. You're giving the power to someone else. What maybe we observe, I don't feel that comfortable when I see this happening. You have so much power inside you, and your words are very powerful. They cast curses. That's why we call it spelling. When you spell something, you're casting a spell on someone. If someone says something negative to you, go to someone else and get them to lift that curse. Again, I'm here for you. ogfit.com or organicfitness.org. Check me out. Find out my contact information. Give me a call, text, or email. What else we got here? How to cure depression. A gratitude list. Write all the things you're grateful for, even if it's your hands and your feet and your fingers and your breath alone.